What is going on, guys, and welcome back for Season 5, Episode 5. Today we play Sevilla at home in the Europa League Group J. We have just received information that we have qualified from the Europa League game before we've even kicked the ball in this game, as the game between Osijek and Midtjylland kicked off earlier today. So any result against Sevilla doesn't matter now, we've qualified, but it would be nice to keep winning and stay unbeaten in the group going into the knockout rounds. When we last here, we played Manchester City away. We lost 1-0, done well to keep the goals down. We then played Watford at home and won 3-1. Brian Burke getting a double and Andre Dizelle also on the score sheet. We then played West Ham in the Carabao Cup third round, drawing 2-2 but losing on penalties. Flynn Downs missing the last penalty for us, meaning that we were knocked out. We then played Southampton back in the league. Chris Mepham, Dirk Propper and Suat Serdar scoring the goals to give us a 3-1 victory. Very, very happy with this game. We then played Sevilla away and won 2-1. Javi Guitar and Casey Palmer with the goals. Playing a second string side, hoping Javi Guitar and Falami I have been playing to try and get them back into form. After Sevilla, we played Liverpool away. We tried a different tactic. It didn't work very well. We went 3-0 down in 23 minutes and we weren't playing good. We switched back to the original tactic and we did get a goal back and looked more positive, but it wasn't enough. We lost that game 3-1. We then played Leeds United most recently, drawing 2-2. Javi Guitar scoring the opening goal. We then took the 2-1 lead on the 81st minute Ben flying penalty, but Leeds replied. They scored both their goals from corners, and I really need to try and find myself a corner tactic because corners I am conceding a lot of goals on, and I have been throughout this save. One thing I do just want to point out before we move on is the goals conceded this year. We have done a lot better with goals conceded. If you remember last year on the Season 4 review, we finished third from bottom as far as goals conceded goes. This year we are now 8th place, so we have obviously we've improved our defence, we've done better, although it doesn't feel like we're playing much better than last year. It feels like we're playing worse, if I'm honest. We have kept the goal a lot better. Going forward though, we haven't scored as many goals. We are mid-table as far as goals scored. Obviously Javi Guitar and Ben Falami, who were our top scorers last year, haven't hit form yet, so that is where our goals are missing. Once they hit form, I'd imagine we will then start soaring up this goal scored league. So let's get straight into the game. In goal we have Bernardoni. Along the back four we have Empis, Davies, Mepham and Soundmakers. Defence midfield on defence, Suat Serdar. With a midfield of three of Dizelle, Ross and Palmer. Ross comes in as box-to-box midfielder as Lemas picked up an injury. Up front we have Guitar and Falami. On the bench, Shotton, Gamma, Choate, Downs, Clark, Propper and Carpentier. Game kicks off here at Porton Road after beating Sevilla away 2-1 with a second string side. I think it's fair to say that we are expecting to win at Porton Road in the return fixture against Sevilla. First highlight though goes to Sevilla from the corner. Promise out on the right, brings the ball back inside the town area, out wide right to Andreas. Andreas whips the ball back post, Mepham wins the header, Terrier back in, Mepham again out, Terrier just wide of the post, stays 0-0. First highlight of town, Dizelle with the corner, back post, in comes Palmer, just wide, stays 0-0 still. Next highlight, Dizelle with the corner, whips it in, Ben Davies back post, heads it just wide of the goal. Oh my God, it stays 0-0. We are definitely on top so far. The game is ticking down. It's Sevilla now with the next highlight. Andreas whips it in, Mepham heads it out, Monte now, danger not over, Terrier puts it in the back of the town net. Sevilla take the lead against the run of play. Oh, absolutely gutting, absolutely gutting. We go 1-0 down, Andreas ball in, Mepham heads it out, Vidal back out to Monty, inside the Terrier. Bernardoni, what is he doing? Absolute nut job, just stands there and pushes it into the back of the goal. I might have put Woodman back in goal, I think. 1-0 half time, we are on top. We need to capitalise on this, so we need to start being more clinical. It's been a bit of a thorn in our game this year. We have not been scoring as many goals as normal. Still getting a lot of chances, we're just not putting it in the back of the net, despite a decent pre-season when we looked like we were going to continue scoring for fun, but it's just not been happening. Second half kicks off. I've just given the players a real big rollicking. Like, we don't need to win this. There's no pressure on the game to win or get anything out of the games. We are qualified, but it's not the point. We want to win all our games. Andreas now out left to Trusty. Is this going to be the first pointless highlight of the second half? Trusty inside to Podence. Podence back to Trusty. Trusty out wide right to Vasalko. Vasalko comes inside, puts a ball in. Promise. Let's see, Promise makes it 2-0 to Sevilla. And it's not looking good, is it? 2-0 down now. We need to really up our game. Trusty with a good ball, out wide, right to Vasalko, comes in unchallenged. Terrible, look at that. straight in. Promise puts it into the bottom corner. Bernardoni stands no chance with that one. 2-0 down. We have our work out now. Sailmakers though comes forward. Falami, next highlight. Falami, his cross is blocked out and Mesa clears. Mifano back to Palmer. Palmer out wide right to Sailmakers. Is the danger not over yet? Sailmakers comes forward with the ball back post. Javi Qatar's been brought down. That is a penalty. Referee points to the spot. And Ben Falami is going to step up for his third penalty of the season. Can he convert the third one as well for a 100% penalty record this year? Ben Falami to step up. Puts it in the top corner emphatically, and we get a goal back. It's 2-1 now here at Portland Road. Can we get back in this game? We're still on top. Come on. Next highlight, Sailmakers on the right, throw into Falami. Falami inside to Casey Palmer, who comes inside the box. He's been brought down, is he? No, he's not. He carries on, he shoots. I've lost where I was in the play there for a second. Sailmakers though, danger's not over. Whips in, Javi Qatar's gone over him, but he's still got possession. Out wide left to Empis. Highlight is over, stays 2-1 to Sevilla. So first and last roll of the dice. We're going to make all 3 subs. Gamma's going to come on for Sailmakers, who's played miserably. Probably comes on for Palmer, again, who's played miserably. And Carpentier comes on for Javi Qatar, who still has not found any sort of form yet this year. But Carpentier has been playing well. Can he be the difference maker in this game? First highlight, Dazelle with a corner. Whips it in, Mifan back post. Oh, it's gone over, and Vidal now for Sevilla comes forward, whips it forward, but Gamma cuts it out, heads to Mifan, he's tracked back. Mifan back to Gamma, Gamma ball forward, Carpentier, can he win the header? He cannot. Monty wins it, but Dazelle has the ball in midfield now, out left to Empis. Empis inside to Sedar, Sedar on a yellow card, proper now, whips it out wide right to Gamma, gets onto it, can he put the ball in the box? He can. Head it out, and into Ellis Ross, get in there! Ellis Ross, beauty. I signed him a couple of years ago. He hasn't played much football, to be honest, but I signed him for his attributes. He looks like a brilliant box-to-box midfielder. This year he's fitting into my tactics better, and that's his second goal of the year. Ellis Ross, get in there, son. Good ball in from Gamma, headed out though, edge of the box. Ellis Ross, boom, what a left-footed goal that is. 2-2. Come on. Next highlight, Dazelle with the corner. Danger over Monty. Can we get a winner here? Sedar now, edge of the box, back out wide to Dazelle. Can Dazelle put a ball in? He can. Falami off the woodwork. Jesus Christ, Ben Falami heads it against the bar and almost got his second goal from having played this year. Opponents now, the corner for Sevilla, puts it in. There we go. See, corner tactics on the defend is just absolutely shambolic at the moment. Antonio heads it in. Sevilla take the 3-2 lead and go back in front. We're going to switch from positive to attacking now. We're going to skip. You know, I see that one goal again. Let's go to attacking and see if we can get another equaliser. Come on, you Blues. Final highlight, Dazelle with a corner, whips it in. Antonio clears. Oh, Sevilla. They won the game 3-2. Referees blowed his whistle. Jesus Christ, 19 shots to their 9. It's just not going well. They were so inconsistent this year. Well, we've lost that game 3-2. We look on the league table, we're still 3 points clear of Sevilla anyway, despite losing to them. But if we can avoid defeat in the last game, we will finish the group top. If we go through the other groups, we can also see where the other English teams are. Chelsea are second in Group F. They're qualified. They can't win the group either. Hanover destroyed Group F. Chelsea must be gutted with that, but they're probably concentrating on the league like we are. Man United are also in the Europa League. They're top of their group, drawing their first game, dropping their first points in the group stage so far, but they're already guaranteed to have won that group. Well, that is it for the first half of the season. We're now going to have like nearly a 2-month break for the World Cup. We've got 3 friendlies lined up in December just to keep some of the legs fresh. We have only got 2 of our players in the World Cup anyway. If we just scroll down the inbox here, we can see Borna Sosa for Croatia and Ben Falami for Australia have been called up to the World Cup. It'd be interesting to see how Ben Falami does, because he's not been playing very well for us this year. If he can bag a couple of goals for Australia in the World Cup, hopefully he'll come back in good spirits and good form and be able to get back to the ways we know he is capable of. Apart from that, we'll come back after the World Cup. We might do like a little mini episode on how the World Cup has gone, depending if there's anything interesting to really highlight. If not, we'll probably come back for, say, the Chelsea game, I guess, the 18th of January. We'll come back then And yeah, hope you guys have a brilliant weekend. We'll see you Monday for episode 6. Cheers guys, see you later.
And we won the